Shalom, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to kick this thing off, giving all praises, glory, and honor to the Most High God Yahweh, by Shema Mashiach, Kwamalak Yahweh Shai. Want to give a strong shalom to all the brothers and sisters who are staying 10 toes grounded in this thing, keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, praying, fasting, doing the work on a daily basis, trying to make their calling and election sure. Strong shalom to all the mighty children out there who are honoring their parents, honoring the Most High God Yahweh, as well as our King of Kings, man, our Lord of Lords, Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, man. Want to give a strong shalom to all the elders who've been leading the way for all these years, man. Getting Jake built up, getting us back closer to the Lord, man. Letting our people know who we are in these last days. But I want to do a quick daily bread, man. Some, cause our people need this daily bread to get through the daily life, man. To get through these wicked days of captivity, being stressed out from work, being stressed out from school, bills, damn hobbies, commitments and stuff that you make on a daily basis, man. We got to meditate on His word so we can actually get through these things, man. Captivity be hard. It be wearing on us. It's like a weight on our shoulders all the time. So we got to stay grounded and 10 toes in this thing by keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments and meditating on these scriptures. So I'm going to kick it off with 1 Corinthians chapter 9 and verse 24. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain. In this walk, man, we call it a walk because it's daily. You know what I'm saying? This is a a daily thing. You know what I'm saying? We live in life minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. Like Satan is he roaming the earth, man. He looking to see whom he can devour. So just because you may overcome the wiles of the devil one time, don't think that in 5 minutes he ain't gonna come back. Don't think that because today Monday that tomorrow on Tuesday everything gonna be straight, man. The devil's still gonna be there. He'll be like, yeah, you slid out of that snare that time, but next time I'm gonna get you. Being in this walk every day is like watching an episode of Looney Tunes, man, with damn Road Runner. They were sitting there going through it every day, battling every single day, man. We watched all the cartoons and stuff, but they actually gave us a good perspective on the way to look at life on a daily basis. I was like, you got to think of the sin and iniquities of this world being like the damn anvil, man. Always trying to fall down. It's like Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd, man. Bugs Bunny is just trying to chill. That's Jake, man. Every day we just trying to chill. We just trying to make it. Just trying to get by. You know what I'm saying? Just chilling for the moment. Just, what I'm saying, rejoicing in the things that we have, relaxing, kicking back. But then what is Esau, man? On our damn heels with the rifle. Because that's the blessing that Esau got, man, is the rifle. They want to take us out, man. They don't give a damn about us. They don't care about us, man. That's why the scriptures say, it was like, who is going to care long enough to ask how we doing, man? That was in Jeremiah. It was asking, who is going to care how we doing? They don't, man. That's why we in this race, and we got to treat it like a marathon, man. I'm going to read that again. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. And what is that prize? Salvation, man. Being out of the hands of these damn Babylonites, man. Of all these other nations, man. Not having to go to Moab and eat their damn cat, rat, and dog. Not having to go to Ishmael and consume their damn cigarettes and damn defiled fish and chicken. You know what I'm saying? Salvation ain't gonna be when we can go to a restaurant, man, and we ain't got to worry about the fries being in the same damn grease as fucking popcorn shrimp, man. That's the prize that we trying to get. That's why we running this race, man. Say, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we are incorruptible. So the people of the world, they looking for a corruptible crown, man. They look for all the riches, all the glory, all the fame. They want the names that they can get, man. They want all the contracts. They want to be in their bag, man. Feel like they made it. But we trying to cross that finish line of enduring all things, man. Getting built up. Serving the Lord, man. Doing everything in righteousness. Not just in haste, moving on our own accord, on our own, moving within our own wicked thoughts, man. Book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 9, verse 10. Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might. For there is no work, nor device, nor knowledge, nor wisdom in the grave whither thou goest. So when you pass, man, your spirit is going to go back up to the spirit realm, and your body is going to go back to the dirt. That's all we are, is just ashes and dirt, man. Why is ashes and dirt proud, man? That's madness. We can't be proud of the things in this world, man. That's why the Lord said everything that we find to do, we got to do it with our might. If you teaching people, try to bring it out the mightiest you can. Try to get straight to the point. Try to wheel in our people, man. We have to go through these different kind of ways of talking to our people. Sometimes we got to tell jokes when we out in the streets. Sometimes we got to be serious. That's why when you continue to read Ecclesiastes, man, they say that there's a time for everything. So sometimes we got to be stern with our people. Sometimes we got to be straightforward. Sometimes we got to give history lessons. Sometimes we got to break down the prophecies. Sometimes we gotta give them just the bread. Some people don't even know who they are. Some people walk up, they know they're Israelites. So now what they got to do with that? There's different ways that we got to do things to continue to get to the same mission. We all got one goal in mind, and there's so many different avenues that we can take. But the goal is to just stay on that course, man. It's like a maze. If you got 10 people in a maze, they running kind of in all different directions. You know what I'm saying? But we still trying to get to that one prize. You're gonna get to a spot where it's a dead end and be like, oh no, see this sin. I can't be over here. This ain't where I'm supposed to be at. So you gotta turn back around and find your way back. You gotta get back to that mark, man. Verse 11. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong. So it don't matter how quick you are. It don't matter how strong you are. Trying to be on that the damn Olympic spirit, you know what I'm saying? Feel like you can be the best at deadlifts. You can be the quickest one out there, man. Beating everybody in the lineup, doing a 100-yard dash. It don't matter, man. Said, nor the battle to the strong, neither yet bread to the wise, nor yet riches to men of understanding, nor yet favor to men of skill. So it don't matter what kind of skills you got. It don't matter them riches, man. Just because you understand how to get by in the system, you know what I'm saying, you use the knowledge of this world to get rich. You can't confine in that, man. We only richness we got are our treasures that's being stored in heaven, man. Our godly riches. Said, nor yet favor to the men of skill, but time and chance happening to them all. So it all take time, man. It all take time, minute by minute, just getting by in this thing. Everything could be on the up and up one day, and then the next day, all hell's breaking loose. Everything is falling apart. One day you're happy, you got a wife, you got kids, you got 5 cars, you got a big old house, but then the next day, all hell break loose. She step off and go be with another brother, cause he in her ear talking about, man, hey, your husband, he don't break down them scriptures right. Here, come over here, come study with me. I don't have any kids. I got all the time. I can give you all the breakdowns. And now she ran off. And now your children going over there because he consistently buying them new toys. And they like, that brother, he can't buy your kids the stuff that I can. So now he over there. And then she leave you. She sue you, you know what I'm saying, in a divorce. Take all the money. You know what I'm saying? Take the house. Take all the cars. Well, she take 3 of the cars. You know, because that's how the system works. She get more stuff than you, so she get 3 out of the 5 cars. Now you only got 2. Somebody T-bone you in one of them, and you late for work, so now you lost your job. And now you can't pay for the house, and she took the damn house, and then she sells it. Now you ain't got nothing. All hell that broke loose, you have nothing left. That's what happens with this word, man. And you have to stay grounded in it. Because you got to have that spirit of Job, man. Job lost everything. Damn, house was falling apart. Kids was dying. Wife was trying to tell him to turn his back on the Lord, man. But you have to stay in this thing. This race is not to the swift. It's not to the strong, man. It's not to the rich. You know what I'm saying? It's all by time. You got to continue to walk this thing. That's why we call it a marathon. The word is saying a race, but that race is because it's still a marathon, man. You can't run as fast as you can from the beginning. As soon as the whistle blow, you just take off. You know what I'm saying? And you think that you're going to last, you're going to run out of energy. You ain't got no water. You ain't got water. You ain't getting enough air. You losing all your strength. You can't endure, man. What's that term they used to use in the world when we were children? They used to be like, the slow and steady wins the race, man. You got to be like that turtle. You got to be like the turtle, man. It's just pacing. Pace yourself, man. Stay alert. Be aware of your surroundings. Verse 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net. The same way you out there casting a net out into the sea, you know what I'm saying, trying to get you some fish, they don't know what's coming. That's why you lure the fish in. Like if you got a fishing rod out there, you put some bait on there. You make the fish want to come up. So then while the fish is distracted trying to grab whatever the bait is, then that's when you snatch them up. That's how the devil is, man. He luring you out there. You got a weed demon, he gonna start having a damn weed man just give you all kinds of plays. You know what I'm saying? People gonna come in and they gonna tell you that they can be the plug, give you unlimited supplies, Salakia. You know what I'm saying? If you battling lust, man, you gonna see some of the so-called baddest women you ever seen, man. Walking, you're gonna be standing on the corner, it's gonna be damn just strippers walking around. Ain't got no clothes on. Then what are you gonna do, man? You gotta endure. You gotta be willing to turn down that sin. You gotta be able to tell Satan to get behind you, man. So, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time. And we caught up in an evil time, man. These days are wicked. And then these wicked days are also prolonged. So that's why we still in captivity to this day, man. Like Baruch 3 and 8. Like Nehemiah 9 and 36. Said we still in captivity, man. These times are evil. So that's why we gotta be diligent, stay alert. Gotta be knowing the times. We gotta be watchmen in these last days. Said when it falleth suddenly upon them. I said in these evil times they come suddenly. You never know when Satan is gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect an angel to just pop up and be like, hey man, Satan around the corner. He about to try to sift you. That's not how it's gonna work, man. It's not gonna give you a warning. It's not gonna say, hey, take heed, man. Things about to get crazy. That's what the prophets are doing right now, is telling you that. But our people don't want to take heed. That's why we need this daily bread. Hebrews 12 and 1. Wherefore, seeing we also are compassed about with so great a cloud of witnesses, let us lay aside every weight and the sin which doeth so easily beset us, and let us run with patience the race that is set before us. So you got to be patient in this thing as well. This race, you have to have patience. You have to expect the unexpected, man. You have to be able to endure all things to come. That's why the scriptures also say you got to study to be approved, man. You got to be able to prove all things. Because Satan going to come at you, you know what I'm saying, with just all kinds of wickedness. But you got to be able to bring a precept to break down what you're saying. You got to have understanding. You got to be apt to teach. You know what I'm saying? You got to do these things in season and out of season, man. You never know when your time is, man. Whether that's your time of death, whether it's your time to teach, whether it's your time to learn. You got to keep that foot when you go before the men of the Lord, man. When elders are speaking, you can't be the main one in there trying to break down scriptures with brothers that's been doing this for 20, 30 years. That's off. You got to know your place, man. Looking unto Yahushua, the author and finisher of our faith. Say, man, that's the ground of where we get our faith at, man. Yahushua went through the worst chastening of all people, and he was perfect, man. Job went through some of the biggest chastisement throughout the whole scriptures, man. But again, the Lord said he was perfect. We got to have that mindset. We got to use these scriptures for our understanding. That's why the Lord said, blessed is he that readeth. Who for the joy that was set before him endured the cross, despising the shame, and is set down at the right hand of the throne of God. So because of the Lord being so patient and being able to endure all things, He actually sitting on the right hand of God. Like right now, while you listening to this video, he's sitting on the right hand of God. While we was at Passover last week, he is on the right hand of God. While we looking forward to the next feast days, trying to go into Pentecost, you know what I'm saying? Looking forward down the timeline, Most High willing, you know what I'm saying? Looking toward Day of Atonement, looking toward doing tabernacles one more time, looking to the next new moon that's coming up shortly. We gotta be patient, man. We gotta endure. We gotta pick up our cross, man. That's why all the things that were written aforetime were written for our learning. Verse 3, Hebrews 12:3. For consider him that endures such contradiction of sinners against himself, lest ye be wearied and faint in your minds. And you can't be weary and faint in your mind, man. That's part of running the race. You got to build up your own mind. You got to examine yourself on a daily basis, man. You don't want to be reprobate, man. Verse 4, ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin, and ye have forgotten the exhortation that speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. And that was our problem, man. A lot of us, you know what I'm saying, that have been on this planet for 20, 30 years, you know, and especially more, you know what I'm saying, we weren't actually told these things. We weren't told that we had to endure chastening. We just go, you know what I'm saying, our parents and grandparents and aunts and uncles and stuff, they just, hey, man, that's the way it is. That's just the way she goes. Yeah, you can't be walking around with that's the way she goes spirit, man. You got to be able to endure all chastening of the Lord, man. And when you get rebuked of him, man, that can't make you go faint. You got to use that rebuke as correction and exhortation. You got to reverse that energy, man. Learn how to apply it to yourself and not just let it be a two-edged sword, man. You can't let it just cut you up all day long. When eventually, you know what I'm saying, when you get rebuked, you can sit there and just nod your head and be like, I feel that. I understand that. I dig that. I'm going to apply it now. And that's what it's all about, man. Using the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding and discernment that the Most High gave us and applying it. Simply just applying it, using it on a daily basis, man. Verse 6, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. So if he chose you to be in this walk, man, you got to go through some stuff. So we understand you're going to, you know what I'm saying, times you're going to get down in the spirit. You're going to get beat up. But those are the times that you got to get into this word even more. That's when you got to be like all of our mighty forefathers, man. Be like King David. Start praying that the curses be reversed, man. And come down upon these people that got their damn feet up on our neck, man. Say, if ye endure chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? I said, man, then how you gonna be a son of the Most High? We be talking to our people all the time, and they be like, I'm a child of God. Well, if you're a child of God, you gotta act like it, man. You don't sit there and like you being a physical parent, you don't sit there and just let your damn kids just run rampant and do whatever they want. They start talking to you crazy, ain't you gonna try to set them straight? They start just damn doing everything contrary to what you say, ain't you gonna like try to correct them? Ain't you gonna try to guide them? Give them some leadership? And then sometimes that they gotta get chastened, man. Sometimes you gotta whip them sometime, man. Sometimes physically, sometimes spiritually. You gotta afflict their souls, man. Afflict their mind, their spirit. Get them right, man. That's the same thing that the Lord dealing with us. That's why we in captivity now. Because he had to set us straight. We was going off. You got to read all these mighty accounts of our forefathers, man. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons. I said, so if you don't want to endure the chastisement, man, then you're a bastard. You ain't a son of the Most High, man. You're not a child of the Lord. How you going to be a daughter of Zion, but you out in the middle of the street twerking? How can you be a daughter of Zion, but you wanna be like Beyonce on that damn all the single lady spirit? Being a damn hypocrite because she go home and lay down with her husband. It's madness. We gotta walk this walk on a daily basis, man. We gotta let this word be joyous. So this is the day that the Lord has made, man. We gotta rejoice and be glad in it, man. Then you gotta stand up for the Lord, man, against the evildoers, against the workers of iniquity, man. Well, I'm going to end this thing off here, man, with a question. Book of James, chapter 2, and verse 14. What doeth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works, can faith save him? So you can go into a race, you know what I'm saying, just being like, oh, I'm going to win it. I got this. I'm going to be the first one to finish. I'm going to be the last one. I'm going to be the strongest. I can't wait to stand up there with the trophy over my head, run through the ribbon. And that's wicked, man. You got to have the works. Just saying you're going to do something, man, that's not how it's going to go. You got to have your mind set on the Most High God. You got to pray on a daily basis that the Most High is going to actually see you through. Because man's goings is of the Lord. It's not of yourself, man. You can think all the things you want to, man. But if you ain't got faith that you can actually get through them, if the Lord don't want you to do them, then you just ain't going to make it, man. So you got to have works. Faith is not going to save you. Just having faith is not going to save you. I'll read that one more time. What doeth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works, can faith save him? It's not going to save you, man. Jump down to verse 17. Even so, faith, if it hath not works, is dead, being alone. Yes, a man may say that... Salakia, yea, a man may say, thou hast faith, and I have works. Show me thy faith without thy works, and I will show you my faith by my works. And we got to show these people that we got faith by our works, man. The same way when they try to throw jump shots at us, man. You got to turn that thing down. That's showing your faith by your works. That's standing on the words of Yahweh Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushua. But with that, I hope that y'all was edified, giving all praises, glory, and honor to the Most High God Yahweh, Ba'ashem Mashiach Kwamalak Yahushua. Shalom.